Today on Smash History, let's take a look at one of the most iconic women in gaming, and proof that death wears pink. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Princess Peach Toadstool. Despite making her first appearance in Super Smash Bros. Melee, Peach was one of the several characters that was cut from the original Smash, which you might recall by looking at this list that I featured in the Bowser episode. But where exactly did she get her moves from? Peach made her first playable appearance in the American version of Super Mario Bros. 2, which many of you probably know is just a reskinned version of the Japanese game Doki Doki Panic. Despite it not originally being a Mario game, Super Mario USA, as it's also known, not only introduced mini-series staples such as the Shy Guys and Birdo, but it's also where Peach gets some of her trademark abilities. In Mario 2, Peach takes the place of Doki Doki Panic's Nina, and gained her ability to float in the air. This was brought into Smash Bros. As a mechanic that's unique to Peach, that's performed simply by holding the jump button. Additionally, Mario 2 is also where Peach gets her down special from, which allows her to pull turnips out of the ground. Fun fact, in the Smash Bros. Series, Peach's turnips have different faces that deal varying amounts of damage, much like how in Mario 2, turnips come in different damage-dealing sizes. On very rare occasions though, she can also randomly pluck other items, the most noteworthy of which being a Bob-omb, much like the hidden bombs in Mario 2. Speaking of bombs, Peach has also been known to hurl explosives in Super Mario RPG with her deadly Psych Bomb attack. And Mario RPG is also the source of where many of Peach's other attacks come from. 2 of her 5 weapons, the Slap Glove and the Super Slap, do exactly what you'd expect. Show them boys the back of your hand. This can be seen in Smash with Peach's neutral attack, forward throw, and down tilt. Peach is also equipped with a weaponized parasol that she also uses to safely descend from a tower in Mario RPG. This can be seen in Smash Bros. Where it's also used to both damage opponents and help Peach make a safe recovery after using her up special. The design of the parasol itself also has some interesting history behind it. In Melee, it sports a standard white design, differing from Mario RPG's blue one. However, it does look like the parasol that Peach carries with her in Super Mario Sunshine. Heck, she even floats to safety with it in one of the game's final cutscenes. Maybe, just maybe, the Sunshine development team took some inspiration from Melee. However, in Brawl on Forward, Peach's parasol was changed to more closely resemble the one that she uses in the Paper Mario series. Note the pink fabric and the distinct heart-shaped handle. Peach's side smash has her pulling out even more weapons from who knows where. These are of course her tennis racket, golf club, and frying pan. Each of these deal a different amount of damage, and it's pretty obvious where she gets them from. The tennis racket is from Mario Tennis, and the golf club is from Mario Golf. But you could also argue that it's from NES Open Tournament Golf, where she appears as a caddy. However, it's the frying pan that's actually the most interesting of the trio. See, everybody and their mother has talked about how the frying pan is Peach's most powerful weapon in Super Mario RPG, but frying pans are also associated with Peach outside of that game as well. Did you know? Peach stars in the remake of the classic Game & Watch game Chef. Did you also know that a frying pan is one of Peach's exclusive items in the Mario Kart GP arcade game series? Yeah, good luck finding that on the Smash Bros. Wiki. Well, until it's updated after this video comes out. Outside of weaponized culinary equipment, Peach is also a powerful spellcaster, as evidenced by her techniques from Mario RPG. In fact, you might be surprised to know that Peach has been known to be a magic user since her first appearance. The official Nintendo character guide from 1993 states that Peach is able to use white magic, and the original Super Mario Bros. Manual states that Bowser kidnapped her because she was the only one that could undo his curse on the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps to better reflect that Peach's magic amplifies her attacks, her moves appearances were changed after Melee to show off her magical prowess. Her up tilt now forms a little heart just like her heart magic in Mario RPG, her up aerial now produces a little rainbow, her up smash now magically spawns a ribbon that she twirls like she does in the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, and finally, her final smash lulls enemies to sleep just like her Sleepy Time attack in Mario RPG. While everybody is fast asleep, Peach also summons a horde of Peaches, leaving the player with a choice in strategy. Do you take this time to hurt the princess's snoozing opponents, or do you gorge yourself on fruit to recover health? This move is also updated in Smash 4, where the Peaches are much larger and fewer in number in order to make it easier to do both. Fun side note, did you know that the song that plays during the Peach Blossom is actually a sped up version of a recurring song in Super Mario Bros. 3? Observe. But don't worry guys, I know what y'all actually want to know about. Why is Peach attacking with her booty in her side special, back throw, back aerial, and down throw? Okay, first off, the side special is obviously powered up by magic since her butt explodes in Melee and then features the heart magic motif in Brawl on Forward. But there's a good chance that this could be a visual pun due to the fact that Japanese Peaches look like butts. Another good theory that you might have heard on a show that's way better than mine is that from a game designer's perspective, Peach's badonkadonk is the largest part of her character model, so making attacks around it is super easy. I know that's a bit of a letdown, so here's an attack in Super Princess Peach that was inspired by the Smash Bros. Move. It's good enough, I guess. Of course, we've just been talking about how Peach lays down the law, but if people are coming after her, all she needs to do is pull out one of her trusty Toad servants from insert obvious immature joke here. From their first appearance in the original Super Mario Bros., the Toads have always served our dear Princess Toadstool, which is why they're willing to take damage for their royal leader and spray a cloud of spores at the bad guy in retaliation? Did Toad just reproduce all over that dude's face? Well, okay then. Finally, Peach is a real Chun-Li, as most of her other moves utilize all sorts of kicks. There's her side tilt that delivers a high kick, her down aerial that inflicts multiple rapid kicks and inspired this move in Super Princess Peach. She spins and kicks faster than a breakdancer for her down smash, she shin kicks people as her pummel, and her up aerial used to be a high kick. So, what gives? Well, Peach's profile in the Mario Strikers manual claims that she has fast feet, but funnily enough, the Mario Tennis games also repeatedly mention that she has great footwork anytime that there's a bio about her. Coincidence? Most likely. Come on, it's Smash history. Coincidence is pretty much all I do. But you know how Peach is always breaking the time-space continuum by hanging out with her baby self and driving go-karts? Well, set that TARDIS to 88 miles per hour and hop aboard Loot Crate's upcoming Time Crate. Last month's box had some awesome stuff like this Pikachu hat and a Hearthstone booster pack, but if you sign up by the 19th, you can get yourself some exclusive geeky swag from Doctor Who, Bill and Ted, Back to the Future, and more. My Loot Crate buddies, just go to lootcrate.com/theorist and use the code theorist at checkout to save yourself a whopping 10% off. Just check the link in the description. But before I go, let's take a vote. Which character would you like me to cover next? The Villager or Link? Click one of these annotations or tweet me at TrailerDrake to cast your vote. Keep on smashing.